situation in Manipur, which remains to be sensitive and volatile. Well, there is relaxation and day curfew that will continue in Imphal East and Imphal West today, except for a few scheduled areas. This is what official sources have told NDTV. The district magistrates of both Imphal East and Imphal West have issued orders notifying the extension of relaxation and curfew timing from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. today in both the districts, and this is after they said that there is considerable improvement in the law and order situation in the state on Saturday. However, last evening, remember, thousands of women were out in the streets of Imphal with flame torches in their hands, chanting slogans and demanding peace and settlement of the issue in Manipur. Remember, last evening, an empty house was burnt down by unidentified people in the Langol area of Imphal. Subsequently, however, rapid action forces intervened and dispersed the mob with tear gas. My colleague Ratnadeep Chaudhary has been tracking all the very latest in Manipur. Ratnadeep, give us a sense of the security presence on the ground, despite which there continue to be flare-ups and instances of fresh violence.
Well, in terms of ground presence, we have thousands of, paramilitary forces, army, central forces across Manipur, particularly in the 10 to 11 districts which have been affected by this series of violence that Manipur has been witnessing for the past 1.5 months. Remember, even yesterday, there was, as you have pointed out, empty house was torched in Langol area of Imphal, near the Shija hospital, and in that incident, actually, rapid action force quickly responded, and the mob was dispersed. So, in the last 24 hours, there have been some incidents of build-up of the mob, which has been dispersed by the central forces which are there at ground zero. But last night, at this moment, we don't have any reports of overnight violence, although the reports usually come a bit late. But having said that, last night the women in Imphal, they took out a torch rally, asking for peace, asking for center's intervention, and also if you look at the past 1 week. In the past 1 week, there had been several flare-ups, several incidents of burning of properties, including properties of union minister, the official residence of a cabinet minister in Manipur. There have been deaths of at least 9 youths in one incident of firing. Army, in fact, had confirmed that in the last couple of days, particularly in the areas like Kautha and Kangwai, in the borders of Bishnupur and Churachandpur district, there has bbeen intermittent exchange of fire. So, overall, the situation remains under control. There is the number of incidences are going down, but then there have been flare-ups over the week, so we'll have to wait and watch what strategies the ground forces take in terms of the next week, in terms of bringing some sort of normalcy in Manipur.